Hello, everybody. Hello, it's Anna coming to you again tonight, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having an amazing day. For me, it's evening. For some of you, it might be morning or afternoon. So, today I wanted to talk to you about knowing and how important that is in your manifesting process. So let me know if you're where you're tuning in from. Let me know if it's live or a replay, and give me some hearts so that I can see that you can see me. Hi Susanna, welcome to the call. Hi darling. So this is something that is really vital when you want to attract something. So we all know about the law of attraction. We know about Canberra, yeah, my hometown. So we all know about the law of attraction and visualization, affirmations, deciding what we want, etc. Now, so a lot of us start the process with visualization and with doing all of the right things in the activity. But then we sort of say, okay, well, it's not showing up. Where's my stuff? Why isn't it showing up? So this works for me every time I apply this. And if there's ever something that I really desire and I am 100% clear that this is exactly what I want to manifest in my life, then I step into the knowing. So the knowing means that you have 100% crystal clear faith that the thing that you desire is going to show up. Now, in the Bible, it says, ask and it is given. So it says, ask and it is given. Abraham Hicks talks a lot about ask and it is given. It's one of Abraham's books is ask and it's given. So that's a universal principle. Ask and it is given. Now you ask with crystal clear clarity and with full intention, knowing. You can't sort of ask something and say, oh, if it shows up, whatever, or do I really want this, etc., because that won't show up. Now, knowing means knowing. It just means that you know without a shadow of a doubt that the very thing that you are desiring, that you are dreaming about, that you want to manifest, you have the intention that it's just completely embedded into your soul, into your awareness, and gone into your subconscious mind. You know that it is coming. So I use this example a lot of times because these examples really blew my mind, because I didn't even realize that what I was doing back then. So hi Pauline. So for example, when was it? 1998. I think it was 1998. They were developing this land close to where I was living, and it was up on a hill, which meant it had beautiful views. And I just remember seeing them developing the land. It was not affordable for me at the time, but I just knew. I visualized. I saw myself there, and I saw no barriers. The barriers were dissolved because I had a knowing that I was going to live there. And I think within 2 years or 18 months, we built a beautiful 5-bedroom home, and we lived there. Now, and so I was then living in this home with this incredible, amazing feeling of energy and such gratitude, because I manifested our ability to live in that home. Now the same thing is happening to us again. So this is 21 years later, 22 years later. Hi Pauline. So 22 years later, I've seen the same thing again. I've seen a block that they're developing this new area. It's a pristine prestige area, brand new, elevated with amazing views. And 3 years ago, I saw them developing the land, and I just knew. I set my intention and I set my desire, and then I just saw myself living there in a beautiful home with a pool, and I just knew. Now, this is something that you've got to practice. I guess it's like a bit of a manifesting muscle, because you've got to understand who you are, when you understand who you are, now that's going to be another video. So when you understand the principles of consciousness and who you are in the grand scheme of things, in reality, in time-space reality, how you're connected to source and all things, and your conscious awareness is the pulling force to your desires, okay? When you understand that, when you understand that you are the I am, in other words, you are everything, you are one in the whole, and you're not separate from anything, then you start to become empowered to act in that state, to act in that way, because what you know is coming to you is coming to you. What you want wants you. The only difference between that thing that you want and you here is the closing of that gap, is the knowing, the crystal clear knowing that it is on its way. Okay? So you can't hope, you can't wish, you can't try. You have to know. But you have to know with crystal clear clarity that that is the thing that you desire. And then you see yourself in it. If I was to say to you, or if you knew that you were traveling, say, for example, tomorrow, okay? Just say you were traveling down to the coast or to the mountains, or you were going somewhere tomorrow. You've been there before, you know what it's like, you know the energy, you know how it feels to be there. So if I tell you to now imagine that or know that you're going somewhere tomorrow that you enjoy going. Now, how does that knowing feel? Tap into the feeling of that knowing. You already can see the result, the outcome, because you've been there before. You know what it's like. You know what you're going to feel. You know the journey to get there. You know how you're going to get there. You know what you're going to do. That's exactly the same process as manifesting something. You know with crystal clear clarity as though you're going to something familiar. If you know of something that's unfamiliar and you know you're not sure what it's going to look like or how it's going to be, then it's not as strong a pull. But when you know, okay, so I'm repeating myself because it has to sink in. When you know what you want and what it's going to look like, then you draw it to you. You move to it and it moves to you. Now, that I did exactly the same in all of the jobs that I've ever applied for in my entire life. I just knew that I won every job that I've ever been interviewed for, because I walked into the interview knowing. I never walked into an interview hoping or thinking or wishing or dreaming. I walked in there with the energy of knowing. Now, when you walk there in the energy of knowing, you can claim anything, because it's already yours. When you walk into that, for example, like what I was just saying for an interview, when you know, there's no doubt. There's no room for doubt. It's just, it is. It simply is. So you ask and it is given, and then you have that complete faith that it's yours. And that's how you move closer towards it. Now, once you do that, then there's the practical steps that you need to do to get to there, because you don't just know something and sit back and do nothing. I could have known that I was going to live in this beautiful place, but if I didn't go and put a holding deposit on the block, if I didn't go and do the steps to that and get the architect and all of that sort of stuff, I would be sitting on my behind waiting. That's not how it works. When you know, then you start to get little inklings and you start to get signs about, okay, so now what's the next step? Because you know. Okay, so that's the way that you draw. That's how you know what's going to show up for you. So I forgot to introduce myself too. For those of you that don't know who I am a manifesting coach, and I help entrepreneurial women let go of the fears and the doubts that are holding them back from manifesting their desires. So I also have a Manifest Intensive one-on-one coaching program. It is a 4-week one-on-one program, as I said, where we do 2 sessions per week. So it's a manifest intensive. So we quickly stack on one on top of the other to create great momentum in your manifesting journey. The first 4 weeks we clear the blocks, and then the first 4 sessions we clear all the blocks. We get to an understanding. We work on forgiveness, self-love, and release. And on the last 4 sessions, we work on, okay, so now that we've cleared the way, now that we've got rid of all the fog and got rid of all of anything that's holding us back, now then we do the steps to learning how to manifest what you truly desire. So if this sounds like it's something that you'd like to learn about or want to have a chat about, then send me a private message and let's have a chat. I can send you a link about the course and all of the details about it. You know, we're in an era now where it's not enough to know, it's not enough to sit and have a desire. It's time we started to move towards a desire. It's time we started to get clear on the things that we want to manifest in our lives, because there's no need to wait anymore. There's no need to wait for something to happen. You make that happen. You make your destiny show up. You close the gap between the things that you desire and where you are now. So if that sounds of interest to you, if you want to start creating the life that you desire, we've got 6 months left till the end of the year. You know, make this year your year where you finally get the outcome that you have always wanted, and get rid of the blocks, the things that are holding you back, and start moving towards your dreams and desires. So if this sounds like it's of interest to you, comment me below or send me a private message and I'll send you some information. You can see whether it's a fit for you. And also I have a Facebook group where I do free trainings in there. Journey to Manifesting official Facebook group. So thanks for the heart, Susanna. I will talk to you. Hi, Lisa. Welcome to the call. Hi, Ange. And I will see you all again soon. So have an amazing night wherever you are. Remember, you are worthy of your dreams and your goals, okay? Everything is available to you, and I will see you again soon. Bye.